second first.
Okay, and your name?
My name is Catherine Wagner.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon now. My name is Catherine Wagner. I'm with the American Civil Liberties Union. The report by the Inspector General and the recommendations put forth by Commissioners Johnson and Saltzman speak to critically important issues in how the police should approach the use of force, especially serious and deadly force. The ACLU welcomes the report and the recommendations on changes for LAPD's use of force policy. By placing de-escalation at the center of the use of force policy, the recommendations align with emerging best practices and reflect welcome consideration of ways to reduce LAPD's involvement in shootings and other uses of force. Importantly, the recommendations call for emphasizing de-escalation not only in training and policy, but in evaluation of uses of force. But these recommendations are only a start to reducing force. Whether LAPD's policies are effective will depend on how they're implemented and whether or not the department and the commission take de-escalation principles to heart and hold officers accountable for adhering to them. And the recommendations do not address other reforms recently recommended by the Police Executive Research Forum, including requiring proportionality in use of force, emphasizing the sanctity of life by not using deadly force on individuals who pose a danger only to themselves, and imposing on officers a duty to intervene to prevent each other from using excessive force. Finally, the only way the public can know if this commission holds officers to standards that match communities' values is if records of internal investigations and the commission's deliberations are open and transparent. We hope this commission will urge the city to endorse Senate Bill 1286, which would end secrecy around use of force investigations and make such transparency possible. We hope this commission will embrace strong implementation of these recommendations and additional revision of LAPD's use of force policy to eliminate all avoidable uses of force. The work to improve cannot end until there are no avoidable deaths at the hand of the police. Thank you.
The next 5 speakers.